Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another No, this is not Duel Links. I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. It's time to continue the shutdown arc. We've got good news about Chrono. They've given him the all clear, and now Mercuru is trying to get him discharged. Tayo's injuries are more serious, but they're not life-threatening. That's good. And what about Kazuma? He left with the apostles, and we haven't heard anything since. Mamoru and the others are looking for him. And now that's concerning. Yeah, I know. Chrono was trying to save him, and he lost all his G-Zone cards. He lost everything from the G-Zone. Well, that sucks. Then we'll just have to get them back for him. Of course we will. As soon as we're done here, let's Rindavis. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Rindavis? Hold on a second. To be honest, I think the emulator just froze. Okay, hold on a second. Since it probably just froze, let me just type in the word. And then I can just, yeah, I'm looking up how to pronounce this. Rendezvous. Rendezvous? Rendezvous. Well, basically, they're just agreeing to meet up somewhere, so give me a second. Let me make sure it's actually muted. No, the emulator did not freeze. I just thought it did for some reason. It must be the lack of music. I was confused because there's no music. Yeah, sometimes there's just no music. Okay, Rindavis, this is so weird. How do I actually pronounce it? Rendezvous, 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 what? Okay, the Z is apparently, oh my god. Okay, so the Z is silent. So rendezvous, okay, so it's, let's rendezvous. Make sure Chrono, okay. As soon as we're done here, let's rendezvous. Make sure Chrono, what? Hola, Tokaha. I need you to tell Shion to stop being so bossy. I can't take it anymore. Why? I know we have to find the apostles, but why does he have to order me here? But why does he have to order me here, there, and everywhere? Maybe I should care a bit more? Why do I not? I mean, the situation is very serious, so that's one reason. But the other reason is I forgot what exactly he's been put through. I don't know what Jaime has been put through, but given how I don't think I actually have any reason to say I care. I just don't think I care. I'm a big star all over Europe, and he treats me like I'm his servant. Shion, what are you doing? My condolences. One other thing. Take care of my amigo, Tokaha. He's got this habit of trying to do everything on his own. He's talking about Chrono, right? Okay, Is that Earth? Or wait, actually I think that's Cray because I think it's in Earth's sky. In which case, Earth, or at least anyone that can see it, is going to freak out. And all of the collective Vanguard, everyone that plays Vanguard is just going to sound insane. Like he would ever listen to me. Still, he's got a lot on his mind right now. Okay, that is Cray, I'm assuming. I'm acting like Chrono's eyes mean something to me. I mean, I want him to keep his eyes, but that doesn't mean I know what he's looking at. Although I'm also assuming that everyone that plays Vanguard can see what's in the sky and it's Cray. Soon after Kazuma and the others disappear. I have to continue. There's no music here either. Why am I so confused? There is music, right? Like, I didn't mute it for any reason. Yeah, it says that it's on. And if I heard some music recently, then why am I questioning if I did? Oh, God. I did hear music, though. When Jaime said something. Soon after Kazuma and the others disappeared. That's what appeared in the sky. Okay, I was right, at the very least. Oh, God. I don't know anything. I guess anything that looks even slightly similar to Earth could be convincible. Okay, listen, guys, I'm going to tell you that it may not have been Earth I was looking at on either the left or the right, but it's not the first time I've mistakenly thought something was Earth and it wasn't. I've had countless dreams of going to other Earth-like planets. And they were sometimes alternate versions of Earth, and other times they were just planets that looked similar to Earth but weren't. Often they were just other versions of Earth that were somehow different. But I don't think that's the weirdest thing in the world, because every now and then you'll end up with a fictional setting that's on Earth, but not Earth as we know it here. Yeah, but yeah, it's not the first time I would be like, is that Earth? And I've done that in my dreams, just going to many different planets. I went to Uranus once, and I was somehow on the planet on a gas giant. Okay, brain, sure. It seems like the illusion from planet Cray was only visible to the... Oh, I see. It wasn't all card fighters, just some of them. Now that just makes some card fighters look... Now that makes even card fighters stare at people like they're insane. It seems the illusion from planet Cray was only visible to those card fighters who had the strongest imaginations. You know that strong distortion in space-time caused by Gize's stiff ride? It's continuing to grow. It's only a matter of time before it starts to have an impact on the real world. Oh, shit. We're also seeing distortions in space-time getting stronger in other regions, which we believe are traces of relics. IT feared this would happen. Relics has only been temporarily stopped, not fully eliminated. Whatever they're up to, it's clear the Apostles still need relics. Still, despite the threat, they haven't actually gone ahead and annihilated the world yet, even after Gize was awakened. So, there are more stages to the process before Gize can destroy the world. I can only guess what those stages are. Possibly relics was one. Another might be the Zereth dragons. Assuming the destruction caused by Gize is reliant on their power, then we have a chance. If we can stop some of the Zereth dragons to delay their planned destruction of the world. That makes sense. We're already on it. We've put together a team of the strongest and most trustworthy players. They're going to be guarding the Dragon Empire's Zereth dragon. Don't forget, there's an issue with Chrono. I called Gnome Tatsunage. What? What? Okay, hold on a second. I have never heard that name in my life. Oh god. You know, I wonder if there's actually a character with that name, like as a last name or something. I don't know Japanese, guys. I have no idea. I called Gnome Tatsunagi, but haven't heard back yet. You think he'll have some answers? Maybe, maybe not. Years ago, when I was traveling the world, I heard a story that might be significant. At the time, I had no clue what it meant, but now... The operation seems to have been a success. It's not as bad as it looks. As long as I do my What? Man, this is why healthcare is complicated, because everyone just comes up with their own vocabulary and I don't understand it. It doesn't matter how simple it sounds, I don't get it. What is he talking about? Tayo, I don't know what you mean. Okay, I'm gonna look this up since I still have Google pulled up for some reason. I misspelled it. I may have mispronounced it too, but I also misspelled it. Okay, physiology. Okay, so, I assume he's talking about physiotherapy. No, Google, listen, I don't know what it is. Okay, the treatment of disease, injury, or deformity by... Okay, the treatment of disease... Okay, the treatment of injury by physical methods, such as massage, heat treatment, and exercise. Okay. So as long as he does his physical therapy... No. As long as he does his physiotherapy, he should be fine, so... I assume he's supposed to be doing exercises, and then he'll be fine. And that was one of the simplest of the terminology that I've heard in terms of medical stuff. Trust me, it's actually much worse. It's much worse. Imagine trying to study all of that. Yeah, you have to understand all of it. And when it comes to healthcare, you have to have everything memorized and well understood. So at least for healthcare, memorization does play a good role. It's very important that you know what you're doing, okay? As long as I do my physiotherapy, I should make a full recovery. So there's nothing to worry about, Chrono. I'm sorry, Tayo. Oh, come on. There's no need for you to apologize to me. I mean it. I'm sorry. Chrono, there's a message to you from your aunt. She wants you to get changed while she does the paperwork, to get you discharged. Okay, so I think Chrono is at his lowest point right now. I gave her a brief rundown on just what had happened. I gave her a brief rundown on just what had happened to you. And that Director Ibuki had made a special request for me to protect you. I wasn't much help on that front, now was I? Chrono, when you think that you're ready, I'd like to have a bit of your time. But the thing is, my deck right now, you're the last one to fight Kazuma. I realize this isn't exactly going to be a fair card fight. Knowing that you don't have any G units in your deck right now, I know this isn't going to be fair, but card fight me anyway. Oh my god. Wow. Now, he has a reason for this. He's not just doing it for no reason or to be a jerk, but it does seem very hilarious when you think about it. Or maybe that's just me, because I have a sense of humor that not everyone does. Yeah, some people just think I'm not funny, which, you know, fair. I know that some of my jokes are kind of dumb. I will admit that I understand. I realize this isn't exactly going to be a fair card fight, knowing that you don't have any G units in your deck right now. Yeah, although I could probably destroy Gize without a G zone. So there is that, but I can't prove that I destroyed him without any stride units, because the deck that beat him did have some in the deck. But I'd still like to have the card fight. Knowing you fought Kazuma, I want to see what he saw. Okay, sure. Will you? I get it. It's natural that you'd want to know. You're Kazuma's brother. Okay, I owe it to you. Thank you. Stand up, Vanguard. It's my fault. It's all my fault. If only I'd become the vessel for Gize and managed to suppress his power within me. Kazuma would never have been drawn into this. It's all my fault. Okay, Chrono, this is no time to be stereotypical. Your presence is the pinnacle of evolution in a world that desires destruction. It's a revelation. However, no matter how much you try to struggle against it, you cannot escape the march of fate. Gear Chronicles Singularity. Chrono Shindo. The Singularity. What if, on that day, I had never taken hold of his hand? Chrono? Kazuma told me. He said it was thanks to you he gained confidence, realizing that he must never give up. He felt guilty that he hadn't been able to return the favor. I'm sure that's why he acted so recklessly. After Kazuma was defeated, you told me he was the one who came to challenge you. And I think Kazuma did that, with a definite motive in mind. He believed that if anyone could beat Gize, that someone would be you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I believe that Kazuma had good reason to believe that, because Chrono does have the protagonist here. I am not messing around here. Okay. In some ways, it might be like protagonist here. Really? We're going to ignore the non-protagonist here for a second, because that's not very important. In most series, the protagonist hair isn't much different from any other hair. So yeah, and just let this be a joke, okay? This is a joke from way back. What am I doing here? Oh, right. I wanted to understand Kazuma's decisions better. Because Kazuma was an idiot. But I believe he took the fall for good reason, and that was good. I think that if for any reason whatsoever, I just think that it's good that Kazuma did this and not Chrono. Chrono shouldn't have gotten different by Gize, because it was just so much better for basically anyone else to take that fall. Basically anyone else. Okay. So I think Kazuma did that risk for, good reason. He understood the consequences, but he also understood that Chrono would be able to handle it. This is an opportunity to rest. A human vessel is far too small to contain the eternity. A human vessel is far too small to contain the entirety of Lord Gize, who is capable of delivering the ultimate annihilation. The symbol of destruction has been unleashed. The six Zereth dragons will be accepted into his body. Once that has happened, Lord Gize will awaken. Together with relics, the Fortress of Oblivion, true resurrection will be achieved. There is one Zereth dragon remaining in the hands of those guys. We need to have that in our possession. We need to have that in our possession in order to facilitate the awakening. You say, Kazuma, he believes in me? That card fight was all because he... If that's the case, then I have no choice. And so I won't give up, no matter what stands in my way, no matter who my opponent may be. I will get Kazuma back. When I was under the influence of a Diff Rider, Kazuma risked everything he had to challenge me. And now it's my turn for me to risk everything for him. Chrono, you can't let things end like this, can you? Chrono, do you wish that you'd never met me, Chrono? Oh God, that hurts so much. Oh God, that's... seriously, look at that unit and tell me that you don't feel bad. He's very cute. Why would you want to upset something this cute? Someone this cute should be protected at all costs. I can't. I don't think I can do it. I just can't. The fact I met them, and through them I discovered Vanguard. Now it's all a part of me. Come on. Good. Shiranui Mikuru. No? No, that is not what is said here. Good. Shiranui Mikuru, attack the Vanguard. Yes, you can. I'm the one who told him he could do it. I won't. You're acting like a spoiled child. Quitting just because you don't get your own way. Giving up is never an option. That was one of the things I learned from Vanguard. All this advice, this is what I live by. All of it. Do you mean it, Chrono? Nobody ever fights to lose. That's the same for everyone. Your beliefs are being challenged, Chrono. How deeply do you believe all of this? They fight with all their might, giving everything they've got, and they choose what they believe to be the best paths for themselves. That's why I will never give up. No regrets, not now or ever. Not when I took his hands that day. Not when I took possession of the deck. And never about calling out to him. I will grab hold of the future, so I will never regret it. The future is mine for the taking. Thank you very much. I'm going to get Kazuma back. The world won't be destroyed, I promise. Make sure you remember, you're not alone out there. We're here for you. Oh, Chrono, this is for you. Huh? A flight? For me? Koji found out some info from Gnome Tatsunagi. No, that's actually right. That is the location where units first arrived from planet Cray. If you go there, perhaps you'll be able to get your G-Zone cards back. Makuru, You should go, Chrono, so you can protect the one thing that's most important to you. Well, everyone, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I will begin chapter 43, and apparently I get to card fight in the next video. And that's going to be great fun.